A very good morning to all our viewers. Apni khan sai ase ekta notun episode of Good Morning Nagaland. Moila naam Yashira aru let's begin our day as we enter into a new day. It becomes a fresh day, a fresh start to all of the, to leave aside all the negativity to enter to a new day. So let's begin our day with the Bible verse.
You are the light of the world. A town built on a hill cannot be hidden. Matthew 5:14.
So as we have begun our day with the Bible verse, now it's time to, to think positive. So, to start a day fresh, we need to get our prayers done for, starting a new day. We need to get the blessings from the God first, which we have already started. Now it's time to think, to move ahead with the day, we need to think positive. So in that case, let's move ahead to our next segment, which is called the Think Positive.
Things turn out best for the people who make the best of the way things turn out. John Wooden. Things turn out best for the people who make the best of the way things turn out. John Wooden.
So now we are done with the Think Positive segment. So, to know a little bit of what is happening in and around at this moment. So let's check out the headlines of the hour.
Nagaland DGP D. John Longcomerdo January 7th Debra officially DGP post pra nami jabole ase. Cabinet pra resignation ge speaker kuribole ase koina UDA ko chairman Azonino pra khobor confirm hoise. State cabinet meeting te ENPO ke tagan laga faisla te aro ekbar bhabi sabole anurodh kurishi koina UDA ko chairman Azonino pra janaise. Ministry of Home Affairs logot ENPO pra ki faisla lobo ituke state sarkar pra manibole tayar ase koise. Nagaland Tribal Council pratyuste tin Sapo aro Mao Council majote chamela chulia thakate Pradesh sarkar chupchap thaki kina aha pra khushina pa janaise. Sarkar laga zimmedar do sob NGOs ke dishe koina ninda korise. Eagles Club Case Station laga 25th anniversary kam 11th Eagles Trophy dot Tuesday din Kandi Students Union ground te khodam hoise. Champion Zenit Sishunu Kep Vunye Ji pra rupees 50,000 lobore running trophy aro citations paise. 8 Nagaland Open Picheta aro second Toru K Ra Championships ke Watchtower Arkel Viswema Bostia action koise. Land Resources Department District Project Officer Tenu Tepunol Yore Chief Guest Edition.
So I'm pretty sure after going through all the headlines, you have got an idea what not have happened in the past few hours of the day. So moving on to the next segment, which is called the print preview, and for that we'll be going through the leading news dailies of Nagaland. We'll go through the Morung Express. So let's move ahead to the next segment. We are right now at the Morung Express, which is news daily of Nagaland. We're gonna go through the news leads of today's newspaper. The first one is a chorus of hope and wish for Nagas in the year 2023. So it's been written by Vishu Rita Krocha. So it's written that the dawn of a new year also marks the dawn of a renewed hope for the Naga people to become one, even if it comes with formidable changes. So as we enter into a new year in the year 2023, it's been written that as we enter a new year, so everything starts with afresh. Everything is fresh, renewed for a hope for the Naga people. So it's all about us. Let us hope something happens, because there have been talks going on and with the center, as we have all got to know by far, and it's written that because they have been talking about Modi and Shah coming, says Kohima-based author, former journalist Charles Chaucy. So this has been said by the former journalist, whose name is Charles Chaucy. He has said that as we enter to a new world, as we enter into a new year, everything is renewed as we start afresh. And he has been talking, like we all know that Eastern Nagaland People Organization, the Eastern Naga people, are demanding for a frontier Nagaland, a different statehood, for which there have been a lot of talks going on with the center. A few weeks ago, the centers, a delegation came to meet, to have meetings with the NPO, and now we are still waiting for a solution to know about what will happen next. So it's been written by the journalist, who says that as we enter to a new year, which is the year 2023, a dawn of a new year, and he says he hopes that something new comes in this new year. Let us hope something happens. It is referred in context to the new, about the frontier Nagaland statehood demand, which has been, the NPO people have been, not NPO people, the Eastern Nagas are demanding for it. So he said that, because they have been in talks, because he's saying they as the government, as the the state government. He's talking about the state government, who has been in talks with the center, which includes the Prime Minister, who is Narendra Modi, and Union Home Minister Amit Shah. So moving ahead, but he is also mindful about the division within. Everywhere we are so divided, so I am just hoping and praying that our people learn to become a people first. The journalist is saying that because there are so many differences, as we can see that, he's saying that people should first become people, as in people should unite and be one. There shouldn't be any differences. So that's what he's saying, that everywhere we are so divided. He's asking people to be united instead of being divided, you see. So sorry. I'm just hoping and praying that our people learn to become a people first. So he's saying that, anything that happens, but first one should become a good human. One should be a people. He's talking about unity, He's saying that we should divide, we shouldn't be dividing things, but rather we should be, focused and be people first, to be united. So for me, it does not matter whether we are independent or non-dependent, but so long as we learn to be people, I think there is hope. He's saying that, it doesn't matter if you are independent or dependent, but what matters is, as long as we people are together, we people are together and learn to be people, I think there's hope. That is what he says, there's hope if one is united, people are united, and, first being people, that's what matters first. So he further substantiates it by stating that if we are not people and if we are not happy with each other, whatever we ask, whatever we are asking, whatever our demands are, nothing will happen. He's saying that if we are not people first, whatever we are demanding, as we are demanding for different things, so he's saying that whatever we demand for, nothing will happen, nothing will happen if we destroy ourselves. And he says that I think that it is the most dangerous things that people are facing, because that's what I've been repeating, you should be united, to move ahead. People should understand, there should be unity first. That's what he has been saying. Only then there'll be a solution to everything first. So moving ahead to another lead of this newspaper, Wokha administration proscribes selection of consensus candidates. Village councils bound by law to be neutral. Moving ahead, the Wokha district administration on January 4 proscribed the selection of consensus election candidates, with the elections to the 14th Nagaland Legislative Assembly impending. So it's been said that the Wokha administration has proscribed. They have asked actually they have asked the organizations or any individuals to not declare their consensus election candidates, actually, which is against the law that is being said here. And with the elections to the 14th Nagaland Legislative Assembly, which is around the corner, we all know that the elections are happening in the month, probably at the end of February or probably in the first week of March. The elections are impending just around the corner. So the VOCA, the Deputy Commissioner of VOCA, have prohibited the declaration of village, area, range to, as I've already mentioned, the District Commissioner of VOCA. He has declared that, informed actually to all the village, the area and ranges to, not declare any candidates. Like it's been written here, the DC VOCA have prohibited the declaration of village, area, range, consensus candidates by any of the organizations. Exerting undue influence or attempting to interfere with the free exercise of electoral rights by means of threat or injury, an offense under, there'll be, if you do that, there'll be law, there'll be punishment, which is under the sections of 171C, 339 and 340 of the Indian Penal Code. So let's move on to another lead of this daily newspaper. Vehicles registration in Nagaland witness healthy growth in the year 2022. During the pandemic, we all have been going through a lot. We have suffered a lot. The entire economy has been, it has somewhere declined. So when it comes to everything, it comes with everything. So this is about vehicle registration in Nagaland, which has improved, which has been said in this newspaper. It's been written that vehicle registrations in Nagaland surged to 25,733 in 2022 and nearly recovered in pre-pandemic level, as according to the data from the Union Ministry of Road Transport and Highways. So that is what it's been said here, that in the year 2022, Nagaland registrations have witnessed a surge. It's said that 25,733 people have registered their vehicles. So it's been written that the figure was a rise of 17.68% over 2021, as I've mentioned, that Nagaland people have, they have witnessed a surge, the administration have witnessed a surge in the registration of the vehicles. So that is all we have for now. So that's all we have for now from the Morung Express. Moving on to the next segment, which is called the Fact of the Day.
Nltv became the first female American governor on January 5, 1925.
So from the fact of the day, we have learned that Nltv was the first female governor of America. So, that's all we have for now. But before ending our show, we need some Time for us to lighten up our mood. So we have the next segment, which is called the Morning Melodies.
Yo, we talking full V?
Be the one that you wanna be. Don't wait for anyone to see. Live life like you always gonna live. But don't be sad in all these little things you can fix. Don't tell me that you're down when you're about to make it to the crown. Don't you think too much? Just keep heading towards the light. Don't you be in the rush, no matter what. Take your time, holding on, hoping for the bright side. Be the girl that you wanna be. Don't wait for anyone to see. Live life like you're always gonna live. But don't be sad in all these little things you can fix. For the guys out there, be the guy that you wanna be. Don't wait for anyone to see. Live life like you're always gonna live. But don't be sad in all these little things you can fix.
First things first, let me get this straight. Josh, Bo and I here, we got no time to waste. Wipe them tears off, baby, wipe your face. You can travel anywhere, go to any place. Be the one that you wanna be. Keep your head up, baby, you a masterpiece. Never give an ear to what they say. If you like it, baby, then you make your fantasy. Go around besting, you can be the drama. Don't waste your pulse, go kiss your mom. You and I together, baby, we can cause a trauma. Go rock your drip, even in pajamas. You gotta believe in you while everybody's leaving you. The only dream that lives in you is the one that you're dreaming to. Ay, be one day, see one way. Live like you won't die, be the one that you wanna be.
Be the one that you wanna be. Don't wait for anyone to see. Live life like you're always gonna live. Don't be sad in all these little things you can fix. Be the girl that you wanna be. Be the guy that you wanna be. Be the one that you wanna be.
Nagaland TV, Sop Manulaga Awas. Watch us live on Geo TV and on your television sets as well. For Dimapur viewers, we are on channel number 994 in Global Chapter, and Kohima and Mokokchung viewers, switch to channel number 138 on Hornbill Digital. For all news and updates,